Hello everyone. For those of you that are new here, glad to know you. For those of you coming back to watch my video again, welcome back. Today we're going to be comparing two rifles that'll be my new truck gun, ranch gun, saddle gun, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to compare them side by side, the 6.5 Grendel and the 300 HAMR. I want you to be cautious here. A comparison does not mean one is better than the other. These two are vastly different. But let's go ahead and get to shooting. Target set up at 100 yards. Let's go. Okay, this comparison between the 6.5 Grendel, which is up on the bench first, versus the 300 HAMR is just exactly that. All I'm comparing is on the target, because these two cartridges don't equate. They're vastly different. The 6.5 Grendel, or 264 caliber, is a modern design that has the sloping shoulder, smaller, shorter case, fatter to hold powder, and is designed to shoot the higher ballistic coefficient bullets that are in the 6.5 caliber. Alright, then the 300 HAMR is not. The 300 HAMR was special purchase built by Bill Wilson as a 250 yard, even out to 300 pig killer that shoots a 30 caliber, which is larger than the 264. For pigs and deer on his property, and I think he hit a home run. So all we're going to do is to be shooting two of them and compare a little bit what the velocities of each are, because I can't compare anything else. I can't compare terminal energy on a target. But I can give you the numbers and you can go from there. So for right now, it's probably just going to be an accuracy test, the difference between the two. And I'm going to be using the bullets that are the most inaccurate for my 6.5 Grendel first. So let me go set up the target camera. Let's get to shooting. Okay, first up will be the Sierra 107 grain tipped Match King. Those bullets do not shoot very well in this rifle, and I want to shoot them up so I don't reload anymore. But and I don't know where they're going to hit on the target because this rifle is not sighted in for them. But anyway, we're going to target on the lower left. Let's go ahead and get these things shot up. The speed on these, according to my box here for the 107 grain, is these are supposed to be coming out at 2,710 feet per second. Alright, here we go. Be the lower target on the left. Now, I think you can see that these aren't real accurate out of this rifle. Okay, now the next three is going to be my favorite bullet, 120 grain Spear Gold Dot. Now this was used with a different powder, so the speed is at 25.32, and quite frankly with this powder, again I'm just wanting to shoot these up because with this powder they were not very accurate. But let's go ahead and see how they do. Alright, to be the target just above the last one I shot. Now that kind of made a liar out of me, didn't it? Okay, so let's switch over to the 300 HAMR. We'll go through the numbers as well on that. If you've been watching my more recent videos, this is my new rifle, chambered in a 300 HAMR, manufactured by Bill Wilson. Now, he purpose-built that cartridge for shorter range out to a max of 300 yards for pig hunting and deer hunting on his property. Now, he's killed hundreds of animals and developed this cartridge, so it intrigued me. But the basic difference between this and the 6.5 Grendel that I want to point out is barrel length. This is only an 18-inch barrel, so it's much more wieldy and handy to get out of a truck or even to bring up to your shoulder than the 24-inch is. It's also 4 pounds lighter, so that is a big help. But now that's where the comparisons are, but they do not equate. Again, this is a 30 caliber bullet, not even of the same weight of the 264 or the 6.5 Grendel that we just shot previously. If you look up here again, I'll go through the bullets. The 300 HAMR bullets are on the right. I'm going to be shooting 110 grain VMAX and 125 grain Sierra Pro Hunter. And the Grendel, as you know, I shot 107 and 120. So those, because they're lighter bullets, should be faster. Because of the longer barrel on the Grendel, the velocity should be faster. But you'll be quite surprised to learn at the end of this video that they're pretty close, even with an 18-inch barrel. Okay, so let me go turn the camera on down there again at 100 yards. Let's get to shooting. Okay, quick shout out to Varmint Magazine. Eric over at Varmint Magazine got a cool YouTube channel. Gave me this shirt to wear, and I'm out here wearing it today. Alright, so the first up will be the 110 VMAX, upper or lower target on the right. Okay, again, how they don't equate, 110 versus 107, but we're going to give you the numbers. I think you'll be surprised. Okay, so the next 3 shots will be 125 grain Sierra Game King. Now these will be traveling, according to what's on my box here, at about 25-50 feet per second. The 110 VMAX, I forgot to tell you, is about 2650. Again, I'll go over those numbers with you at the end. Alright, so target just above the last one I shot. Oh, love this little gun so far. Okay, well, let's get back to the barn, wrap this up, and we'll give you the comparison because these 2 cartridges don't equate. Alright, see you soon. Okay, let's go over these targets. Over here is the 6.5 Grendel, over here is the 300 HAMR. The first 3 shots were the 107 Sierra Tip Game King at 2,710 feet per second. This is a very high BC bullet. It works well in my Creedmoor, but not very well in my Grendel, so I won't be reloading these. And you can see why. What good is a high ballistic coefficient bullet if it's not very accurate at 100 yards? Okay, then up here is 120 grain Spear Gold Dot, 2578 is the speed, and a 1/2 inch group. Okay, then over here, let's make a quick correction here. I said on the 110 VMAX, but it was actually the Lehigh Controlled Chaos bullet, 110 grain that I shot at a speed of 2640, and you can see that's a very accurate bullet as well. And up here, 125 grain Sierra Pro Hunter at 2558. Okay, the usual 1/2 inch group on that. But look at the holes. That can kind of tell you what Bill Wilson was after with a 30 caliber versus a 264. The holes are quite a bit bigger. Okay, folks, well, if you enjoyed this video, remember, this is a comparison. They do not equate. Let's go over the speeds. 2578, 2558, 20 feet per second different. 2710, 2640, 70 feet per second difference. Hardly measurable. Give me a thumbs up if you will, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you will. But no matter what, God bless y'all. See you again next time. Goodbye.